Hi, welcome back to MikiCarrBeauty. I'm Miki Carrico, and on my channel I love to talk about luxury skincare and beauty. And today I'm going to do a different video. It's more a video on my trip and kind of video log and unboxing of my trip to Las Vegas, where I ended up getting to go to some luxury boutiques such as Chanel, Dior, Louis Vuitton, and Gucci. Basically, in these videos, I am looking for small SLGs, small luxury goods and makeup. But moreover, I am trying to find something to purchase, and I had something in mind. So if you're interested in that content, then keep watching. But before we continue, please consider subscribing below and hitting the subscribe and all button for notifications, and then commenting and liking below. It helps out my channel. Go ahead and do that. It helps me out and my channel. I really appreciate it. It helps me out to continue doing this content. And then let's begin. About 2 weeks ago, I was away for a work trip, and it happened to be that it was in Las Vegas. Now, this is the first actual conference that I've been to in 3 years since the Panini, so I'm gonna use that so I don't get flagged. Work was gonna pay for it. It was related to my work, and moreover, it was Las Vegas. And the cherry on top is that the conference was happening at the Four Seasons Hotel, which my work was going to pay for. So I had to go, and let me tell you, after 3 years, I was so excited to go. So I was super excited. I know that Las Vegas is a place for Sin City for people to gamble. People are high rolling, people are really wanting to spend money. So I was super excited to actually set foot in these stores that I had never been before. Like, I have a lot of Chanel makeup, I have a lot of Dior makeup, don't have a lot of luxury handbags, and it's kind of something I'm not really into, at least yet. But I would say I have like mid-range bags and purses. But anyway, I was wanting to see what what these stores look like. Wanted to check out the purses, the small luxury goods, and moreover, I just really wanted to see with my eyes the materials of like Dior. I wanted to look at the fabric of the clothing, because I think their clothing is beautiful, and the craftsmanship of what they have. And then also, I knew that the Kusama times Louis Vuitton collection had come out. I really wanted to see what Yayoi Kusama had done with Louis Vuitton, and they that artist I'm really into. She actually had her exhibit come here to Seattle. I want to say about 4 or 5 years ago. Oh, 2017. So it's been 5 years, and my family and I went, and it blew my mind. This is one of the most fantastic art exhibits I've ever been to in my life. So if you can ever go to a Yayoi Kusama exhibit, please do, because she's still living, and this is probably, in my opinion, she's going to be one of the greatest artists in our time. So I'm not necessarily, so I wanted to see what those looked like in person, and a friend of mine also wanted to see the Kusama collection in person, and she wanted to actually buy a Louis Vuitton bag, and she was looking at the Kusama. So it was really fun to go shopping with her in the Louis Vuitton store and just help a friend pick out what she wanted. And she did want help. So some people know what they want already, and like for me, I don't go impulsively. I've been like kind of researching and like getting a feel of what kind of up getting something from Gucci. And I was, the two other products that I was actually looking at were Louis Vuitton, and I couldn't decide what I wanted there. I am really enamored by the Kusama collection, but there's just a huge markup in the Kusama collection, as there should be, because it's a limited edition collection. I'm still thinking about if I want something from that collection or not, and if so, what it would be. And then I was looking for Chanel of the new release for 2023. I had seen some content creators show the nautical collection, and I was really keen on that and seeing that, and some people really hate it or love it. I actually really love it. I kind of like kind of off the wall, kind of offbeat kind of collections like that. Some people think it's so gaudy, screaming TJ Maxx, or that it's like, but for me, I think it's like old Versace, that the chain, it's like gold on the fabric of the canvas. I think it's really, really unique. I actually really have been thinking about that a lot. So I'm thinking, I'm not sure if I want my first Louis Vuitton to be a special edition piece that's going to be really high maintenance to take care of. So if you know, let me know, like you might own some pieces like Louis Vuitton. I was thinking about getting the Damier Azur, that collection, just the regular one, just because it might be easier to take care of. What I'm worried about, if it's a special edition and painted on, it might start to wear. So let me know. And then for Chanel, I just had an interesting experience going to two of the boutiques, and it was only the second one that a sales associate showed me actually what I wanted. She showed me the price. It definitely was out of what I wanted to spend at that time. So the last thing I wanted to show before I do the Gucci unboxing is that I also went into the Guerlain store. And as some of you know, Guerlain started out as a perfumery. And I am not really big into perfume. However, I'm always trying to stretch myself of things that I'm out of my comfort zone, and I am starting to get into perfume, and I get why now. So the sales associate at Guerlain was super friendly, and that wasn't the case for all of the stores when I went shopping, and I kind of explained that there. Like, most of the sales associates in these high-end luxury stores were super, super fantastic. Even if they knew I was browsing, they indulged me and let me look at things, and I didn't take advantage of it. I'm browsing, but for a future purchase, you know, and it was part of like the experience. If I'm gonna spend money, I want my experience to be positive. So my only negative one was the first Chanel boutique, where she was kind of what I thought it would be, was that she was pretty aloof and cold and not really wanting to help me. So that turned me off. But by far, the majority of all the sales associates in all of the other boutiques that I went into were fantastic. We started talking about makeup, and she showed me the makeup. I asked her if she had the special edition denim collection or the cherry blossoms. She didn't have that in store, but she did show me what quads she had. She showed me the meteorites, and then she showed me the new Guerlain foundation. But she did say to me that the Guerlain, she was really honest. She said, you know, most of it's natural or less preservatives as possible. So she said, if you have other foundation, finish up your other foundation, because this new reformulation, it really is set for a year, and once it's a year, it's done. Like, you should get rid of it. So I appreciated her, like, not selling me stuff just to sell it, but she told me, like, don't buy it until you're ready, because this is kind of a product that is meant to be you know, only used within a certain period of time. And I know some of us, including me, end up using our products longer than they should have. So she just cautioned that with me. She did ask me if I like perfume, and then I said I really like the Francis Coeur de Jean Extract 540, which had saffron notes. And she's like, oh, you like saffron notes? And she like went into her collection of perfumes, and she sprayed this one for me, Oh You Do Oud Nude, and she said this had saffron notes as well. And it's beautiful. I think it could be, I don't want to say it's a dupe for the Francis Coeur de Jean, but it's definitely has the vibes of saffron. It's a bit stronger, and it's not as sweet, but I thought I'd, you know, she sprayed it on the card, and it's been like almost 3 weeks, and I can still smell it. So, you know, I really like if people can give me samples or just spray it, then I can think about it. I had a positive experience with her, so I might end up buying that perfume as well. Okay, so let's move on to the unboxing. Okay, so here it is. It comes in the Gucci packaging, which is like this beautiful, beautiful bag, which I do keep. I worked with the Gucci store in the Bellagio, because there's one in the I want to say the Crystal Mall. So there's the Crystal Mall, and then there's stores in the Bellagio. I went to the Bellagio, and I worked with Etling, E-T-L-I-N-G, the S.A. there at Gucci, and she said that she had been working with Gucci for 14 years. So she was fantastic. She offered me sparkling water or water. She pulled out everything just to show me. She showed me some of the new collections. She asked me what kind of styles I liked. She was super patient with me. And not only her, but the other sales associates were really, really friendly and helpful. I do appreciate the diversity of the sales associates. You know, I had never thought I could be someone to go into luxury beauty spaces or luxury spaces as a person of color, and that's just something I never thought I would do. But it's nice to know that I'm not going to be vibed or have an issue because of my identity of how I look. And so something I did notice is that Louis Vuitton and both Louis Vuitton and Gucci were really, really diverse in their sales associates. So I just kind of want to at least kind of plug that so you know. So they're paying attention to who their demographic is, and that diversity and representation matters, especially for consumers. So Etling, I think she was Latina, and said she worked there for Gucci 14 years. Her and I started talking about the creative director, Michelle, who just stepped down, and what the future of Gucci was going to be about. So she was great. So she put my proof of purchase in this little receipt. So you want to keep this for your luxury goods, because if you end up selling it or just like passing it on, it's nice to give this as a proof of the authenticity. Okay, so here is the box, and I already opened it, so it's not perfectly wrapped, but I just wanted to check it before I left, because that's something I always do, is like check they wrap it up nicely, but you know, I just like to look at it because I was going to get on a plane, and I just wanted to make sure everything was perfect before I got on the plane, so I didn't have to deal with it. I do keep my ribbons. I think they're fun to either like make into hair bands or for decorations. I think it's really, really cute. You can do lots of different things with ribbons. Keeps the boxes for sure. So this is the Gucci box, and that's what it comes like in this box. And this is actually part of, I think, their new packaging to be more sustainable. It comes in this pouch. Is the authenticity booklet. Okay, so here is the product, and this is the wallet that I ended up getting. Isn't it beautiful? So I ended up getting the Marmont wallet. It's part of that Marmont, M-A-R-M-O-N-T chain collection. They actually have a purse, like a wallet and chain, and then a card case in this. And it was funny because when I was in the Gucci store, I was actually texting and kind of, not FaceTiming, but I was texting my sister pictures about the different wallets they had, and she was actually helping me shop remotely, because it's the kind of thing where, you know, I wish she was with me, but she wasn't, but she was like, I want to shop with you. And it was also funny that I was texting my coworker that I'm like, I'm not there for dinner because I ran out the door to make time to go shopping, and she's like, oh my god, I'm sharing the pictures with your other friend, and she's like, get the red wallet. So I ended up getting the red wallet, and I wanted to replace my other red wallet. I should have known I was going to end up getting red. So I have this red wallet, and it's getting really beaten up, and this is coming up on 3 years. This is a Barney's wallet, and I wanted to get a Barney's wallet before they closed up shop. As some of you know, Barney's New York was iconic in New York City. I used to live in New York, and it's a wallet that's very simple. I'll take my stuff out so you can see. I tend to like small wallets. I'm not a really big wallet person, so this is a Barney's wallet. It has this, and it has like an RFID protection, and so it's way beat up, and I was like, I need another wallet. So in Asian culture, red is actually a really lucky color, especially with Lunar New Year. And both my sister and my friend who's Vietnamese heritage was like, you need to get the red wallet. So like red is like good luck, prosperity, and also like that you're always going to have money. So of course I was going to get the red wallet. It's leather. This is what it looks like. It's a bit bigger than my other one, but it's okay. And it says Gucci, made in Italy. Actually, before she wrapped the gift, I put cash into this wallet because In my culture, it's always good to have cash in wallets or purses. You never, especially, I mean, I gave the gift to myself, but if you're going to give a gift of a wallet or a purse to someone, you usually, it's good form. Usually it's expected that you put some sort of cash in the wallet or the purse of the gift that you're giving. It doesn't have to be a large amount. You just want to make sure that there's some money, because it's kind of like the thought of like, if you give a gift, you're always going to have money in the purse or the wallet. So I ended up having, because I was traveling, I ended up having some like cash, a big bill with me, and I actually asked her to put it inside there, and she laughed and she thought that was really funny, but like in a nice way. She was like, that's a good idea. I'm like, yeah, it's like, so you always have cash on you. So that's what it looks like. It's really a cute wallet, small luxury goods. I like that it's brighter, a brighter red than this. This used to be red, brighter red, but I think also through time and oils, this will wear down. It has slots for 1, 2, 3, probably 6 cards. But there's also a coin case here. I usually don't use coins, but all I'll just probably do is put cash here and things I hardly ever pull out. And then the cash will go in here. Yeah, I'm just really excited I got this wallet, and she's so pretty. Okay, so that's it for my luxury unboxing and some small luxury goods. I hope you found that fun, and if this is content that you're interested in, let me know. Then remember to subscribe to my channel. Just click the button below and click on the all button, and then comment and like below. It helps me out. Let me know if you are into buying small luxury goods. Let me know what products you like to buy, what small luxury good products that you're actually interested in buying in the future, maybe this year, or that you're kind of coveting. For sure, I definitely have a list. And as always, please be very kind to yourself and others, and just be you. Take care, beauty fam. Until the next video, bye.